Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the world of Sword World 2.5, and let me just pull everyone to the correct frame. Let's see here. Pull to the current frame. Pull the scene. That should work, or that was supposed to work. Pull the scene. There we go. Okay, welcome back to another night of my solo campaign playthrough of Sword World 2.5. Sword World 2.5. Wait, why is this not following along? Copy my screen. Why is this not imitating? Hold on just a moment. Why is this not copying my screen? Let's refresh this. Come on. Not how I want to be returning back to this game. Hold the scene. It's not imitating. Show us common display. And do once more. Wow, technical difficulties right off the bat. This should be imitating my screen. Because if this does not imitate my screen, things will be very difficult for me to run this. Technical difficulties, but my name is Coolvadas, your concierge and guide to the world of Sword World 2.5, Ancient Blue solo playthrough of this campaign book. Why is this not working? Hold on a minute, let me try and troubleshoot this. That was the common display. It's not imitating. This is a problem. I want you to be imitating my screen. Was there a recent update that broke things? I probably should have checked this before I went live. Full screen. We copy this. Moved for a moment there. Let me pull everything back here. Ah, there we go. Now it's following along. But very slowly though. Alright, let's try this again. Starting from the top, let's pull everything to this scene. What? Why is it blank? There we go. Oh, that's strange. Alright, so Sword World 2.5 Ancient Blue takes place in the continent of Owl Frame. Sorry about the little bit of a mix-up at the very beginning. But this campaign takes place in the bottom left of the continent in the region of Burlight. Within the Burlight region, as you can see here, our story takes place or begins from the kingdom of Harves, a city that's very much like fantasy Venice. And from there, we have traveled out past southwest past Sandokia into the open waters, into the Seven Kings Archipelago. This is a region that is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different islands, 9 different archipelagos. And from there, we are traveling back and forth, trying to solve a mystery. Or is it a mystery? Well, we're looking for the legacy of the Seven Kings. Let's see here. It's yeah, it's just the legacy of the Seven Kings. I'm not sure what I don't remember what the actual full story of that is anymore. It's been a month since I last played this after all. But we are here. We are going to try and make this happen. So returning back to our main campaign, we are currently at adventure level 5. As you can see, Alara has increased her selection of classes. She has gained Sage at level 3, and both Dominic and Alara's class levels are at Warlock 5, Grapple 5, Ranger 5, Scout 5, and their secondary classes are a bit lower than that. Rinrain is currently at 7 out of 12 challenges. We need to complete her quest at 12 challenges. Currently we are at Freeport, a large city, the city to be at here on the archipelago. I would like to complete some more quests. Alright, exclamation points. I completely forgot to look that up. That's fine, we don't need to worry about that right now. But party funds, we've spent quite a lot of money now. Now, as for where we are going to try and go tonight, the quest that I would like to perform is, first of all, complete Rinrain's training. Secondly, let's see here. What is a mission that is within range? Probably going to the Forest of Discord. That will be in the Sea of Mist, a place that I very much do not like being at. I did want to complete this underground city. However, the boss is rank 7 to my rank 5. And that is already a very difficult boss fight. That's more like epic level boss fight, like final boss fight level. And in addition to that, there's 4 of them. It's a 4-part boss. So I'm essentially fighting 4 enemies with a single character. That's essentially suicide. It's very difficult to do that, especially as our characters as they are. So before I go and challenge that quest, we will need to level up a bit more. So the Force of Discord is hopefully, well, I'll find a bit more information. The Mech Beast Wilderness is something I think we can probably defeat as well. That is where our last campaign ended. That's on Sea Area 7. Sea of Paradise. So should I go to the Sea of Paradise first? That will allow me to knock off 2 stars already. The navigational difficulty is not that high. Go to both of them here. Let us go and pick up a couple of quests first. Or common quests. So first roll of the night. What are the 2 quests that we will be taking on tonight? Number 5. This common quest is this one. Searching for a missing person. I do not like this one at all. Alright. Where is this missing person? Roll D66 to determine one area. Area is made up of 31. Area 31. Have I opened up Area 31? I've not. That's a new area. Now, where is Area 31 going to be? It's going to be in row 5, 8, 2. Okay. Alright. I need to clear off this one. This challenge quest was not complete. But I can update this. Missing person. And I'll move them. This one. Area 8 up to here. There we go. And then our second quest. Let's roll another d6. Quest number 6. Quest number 6 is... Oh no, it's Conquer the Shallow. This is going to be difficult. Alright, where is the Shallow Abyss? D66. D66. That's a 9 made up of a 54. Have I opened up 54? I have not opened up 54 yet. It's 31. Where is area 54 going to be? Area 1. 7-2. Alright, area 54. Now let's set this up. This is Common Quest. 6 has a shallow. Area 54 is Skeleton Ice Lake. What do we have at the Skeleton Ice Lake? No special unique things to knock off there. Now what's in Area 31? Unknown Bay. So that will be our 2 locations that we can visit. Great, so we have our destination. Area 7 is where I would like to go first. And then from Area 7, maybe we can go to see Area 8. 7 and ooh, Sea of the Flame Dragon. That sounds dangerous. The Sea of Sorrow also sounds dangerous. Yeah, let's go to see Area 7 first. We'll explore that area tonight. If we can complete one of the missions, and then swing around to the Mech Beast Wilderness to complete that quest. So with that decision made, we will be taking a trip over. Let's do the shallow first. Skeleton Ice Lake. Let's go see what that's about. Alright, how do I change things up here? Where is the ship? Here's the ship. Should I bring Maria and Rinrain with me as well? Yeah, might as well. They can help. They can help. Alright, so that has been this will be our movement phase. So from here, navigational difficulty is we're leaving a port. So 6 plus navigational difficulty of Freeport. Place. Wait, are we at Freeport? Yeah, we're in Freeport. Should be Area 1. Oh. Huh, this is awkward. That's not where I thought I would be. Should I just go around the top, go to Sea of Mana, and then go straight from here? Or should I go to the Sea of Mist? Sea of Mist is Area 6. Just the Force of Discord there. I'd rather no, let's go to Area 7 tonight. We're gonna swing up this way, so that will be going to Sea of Mana. Is there any ports in the Sea of Mana? No ports there. Alright, then let's go up and straight down here. 2d6 my plus 4. Where are we? 1 my plus 1 minus 2 since we're leaving a port. Navigation difficulty is a 4 over the seas. Destination is a 2 plus 2. And we will be trying to go to base, shop, temple. Let's go to the Bountiful Village. Alright, navigational challenge of the night. What will it be? 16. Navigational of 16. The voyage continues at a leisurely pace with no challenges arising. That's wonderful. So how many days did that take? 9 days. So 148 days? Where are we at right now? 148 days. That's 157 now. Oh, shoot. Evil God Stirring Rank. That's every 30 days. Alright, Evil God Stirring Rank. 112, page 112. What do I need to roll again? Evil God Stirring Rank. Oh, where did you roll that? Where are we? I completely do not remember what I'm supposed to roll for this. Here it is. Every 30 adventure days, roll a 2d6. The result is double 1, or the result is less than 10 minus the number of ancient god versus possessed. Add a +1. Eight. I feel like I'm running out of time here. Oh boy, we're already halfway down the doomsday clock. Then, but we've made it here. There's nothing we need to particularly purchase. Let's see here, movement phase, area event phase. There is no base here. Should have moved to a place with a base. Area events at the Bountiful Village, area 35. I don't think there is any particular event here. Just an inn. So we move on to the free activities phase. Nothing. Random event phase. Random event phase. How do we do this again? Roll a d6. A 3. Let's see here. How far do I skip down? Basically, it's just the next one, right? Area 2 and 4 resolve, you roll a 2, and area 3 occurs. 6. Event 6. Okay, so it rolls 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And 2 and 4 are resolved. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. So 1, 2, oh, 9 here. 1, 2, 3. Event number 18. Hot Springs event. Hot Springs. We know where that is. That's just gonna be the old man showing up. There is nothing for us there. And we only get to use that inn if we stay an extra night, and that's not happening. So that we'll pass on that and we'll continue along our way. Next is nighttime. So everyone will get to rest. Rest. Dominic covers HP. Everyone just sleeping on the streets. No need to use the inn. Fatigue is at an all-time low. From here, we're going to sail west towards the Sea of Paradise. Unfortunately, there is no port to leave or enter, so it will be a difficulty of 2 plus 3. Destination is plus 2. One more day passes. Alright. Event navigation 13. Oh no, it's a dangerous pirate attack. At first glance, it looks like a merchant ship. However, they quickly increased their speed and approached. On the deck, you also see people armed with bows and slings. A pirate ship approaches and combat seems inevitable. Rather than an actual challenge, this is just or actual combat, this is actually just a challenge. Again, here we go. Let's throw the challenge on screen there. Okay, so what do we have to do? We need to roll either a... Okay. In case of a dangerous attack, apply the following modifications to the challenge list. Add a +2 to the target number of all conditions. Loot remains unchanged, so that is a key thing to aim for. Add +4 to the physical damage and magical damage to deal or receive. Recovery amounts remain unchanged. And add +1 to all fatigues. So this is dangerous. Loot determination is the one that I can aim for. The second one I can do is perhaps actually, maybe I can do that recover HP. Ranger's at level 5 now. Nobody's... The Dominic's intelligence is not particularly that high. I could guarantee just by taking the damage, 19 damage. 19 physical damage. What is Dominic's defense? Can go pretty high actually. So once again, we'll do that. Turn on alternate form. Damon's arm. Roll to make sure that works. That is now activated. Dominic gets the effects of Damon arm. So now his defense is at, should be at 10, 12. That defense increased by 2. That's irritating. Why does this not add up for me? Doesn't seem right. Let's undo things real quick. Temporary effects. Oh, I put on Mana Strike, that's why. Why is Damon Arm not appearing in the effects? Damon Arm, Damon Arm, Damon Arm. Where is it? I don't have an effect on this anymore. I guess gotta add that effect back in. Damon Arm has a duration of 3 minutes, so 18 rounds. And it should increase damage by +2. As well as defense +2. There we go. Now it's working, right? No, not yet. Why don't I see you here? There you are. I also need to make sure this is a self buff. There, that's done now. There we go. Damon Arm is now active. I now have 12 defense. So for surely nothing else, right? Your tower shield is 2, chainmail is 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then black belt +1, irritating mask +1. So it should be 12 now. So I now take 15 plus 4 is 19, 19 minus 2, 19 minus 12. That'll be 7 damage is dealt to Dominic. That's nothing too bad. That's recoverable. And then to Alera. Loot determination check. She needs to roll a 7 or more. So just for this temper, I'm going to have Alera and Dominic swap items. And so Alera will be able to wear a loot lucky charm, which increases her loot modification by +1. And then as a scout at level 5, she also gains treasure hunt, which increases her loot check by another one. So she has a +2 to her loot check now. 2d6 +2, and these rolls. We rolled a 5. Serious? Rolled a 5? Fine, and you take 2 fatigue. Can't believe you failed that. It was all going your way. Lara, how could you do this to me? Alright, well, we got 300 gold camel from Dominic succeed on his check. Ah, Lara, how could you do this? And that is 1 event completed. Alright then. So, we will then be arriving at our destination. How long did that journey take? 13, 1d6 plus 2 days. That took 4 days. Travels 162. Alright. With that done, we have now arrived at our destination. Immediately we can check off 2 stars. since we arrived at a new island. 2 stars. And we were sailing towards, the shallow, right? Skeleton Ice Lake, Area 54. So what do we have here? Oh. That doesn't look so good. It's kind of dangerous. Actually, shoot, let me get rid of this. What should we use this time? An ice lake? Let's add a new thing. Backgrounds. Anything ice? Sure, we can use this. A skeleton ice lake. This music is no longer appropriate. Go for... How does this sound? That'll do. An old mansion stands on the shores of an ice-covered lake. Within the lake's ice, countless skeletons are frozen in place, as if trying to rise up from the lake bottom. It is said that a great battle once took place here, and when its victims became undead and cursed the living, the Moonlight King sealed them within the ice. We are in an undead field. Oh boy. Should we proceed? During the daytime. We're here at the daytime, correct? We head to the old mansion. Go to the lakeside mansion. There are no signs of life at the mansion. The old mansion is deserted and quiet, with no traps or locks on the mansion door. One can easily enter inside. Interior of the old mansion. It's a bit too bit too much right now. Let's see. Is there something a bit more tense instead? Let's go with this one instead. This is a bit better. The interior of the mansion is dilapidated with nothing but accumulated dust. It seems no one has visited this place for a long time. Effects of Fairy Tamer, effects of Priest. Neither of those apply to Dominic or Alara. They feel nothing about this area. Yeah, they don't know anything. So not knowing or understanding what might be dangerous, all they know is that it is a old mansion off an ice-covered lake with countless skeletons frozen inside. It sounds dangerous already, but our two heroes do not feel anything amiss other than that. Let's see where the night goes for us. Area event phase, nothing. Free activities phase. Free activities phase, there's nothing to do, so random event phase. That is a 3. 1, 2, 3. Event number 19. Common events. Unexpected visitor. Roll a d6. A 3. Oh, barbarous. Alright, so as Dominic and Elara are exploring this icy lake. They come across a group of barbarists who charge at them with battle cries. And we enter a challenge, not actually combat. How unfortunate. So, set this up. Here is the challenge that we need to go through. Oh, hey, Skug. It's been a while. I hope you're doing all right. You're making a dark fantasy comic and are working on a magic system. You made healing magic the most horrifying type. Okay, honestly, yeah, healing magic can be terrifying. Considering how it's applied to your wounds, just think about it. It's essentially forcing your body to use nutrients. And if you don't have enough nutrients, where is that magic going to get that energy from? Or it could force you to grow and heal in ways that you are not supposed to. That's what cancerous cells are. They're forcing they cause your body to try and heal in a way that is not meant to. It's healing the wrong way. That's bad. I'm glad you're doing good, Scud. I'm glad you're doing good. It's been a while since you dropped by after all. I hope you've been having a lot of fun yourself otherwise. Alright, let's see this challenge that we need to work through. Initiative check, accuracy check. Oh, I can do that one. Loot determination check is 8 or more. Excavation is tempting. Spell casting, monster knowledge is doable now. Excavation points is tempting. Sword shards and receiving physical damage, those two are also very tempting to do. The reason why it's so terrifying is that it causes cells to multiply at incredible speeds, which increases the risk of cancer cells. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, that's what would happen. But that's not even the scary part. Oh dear, what do we have coming up? Tell me more. While you are typing that, I'm going to do this challenge. Deal 15 points of physical damage. Dominic can do that. If I activate Damon's arm, success. 5 MP. Damon's arm. Activate Mana Strike. And now you are looking at least 13 points of damage. So in we go, 22 points of damage. That's a success. We gain 3 excavation points. Now it's Rinrain's turn. What will Rinrain do? Accuracy check is probably the easiest one for her. I could do initiative as well, but having that experience points, 5 times 60 points of experience, that's pretty tempting. I don't want to take that additional magic damage. Let us go for the accuracy check. Do the accuracy check, she will activate Cat's Eye. And she has a +9. She needs to beat a 9 plus 5. So at least a 14. Roll at least a 14. 17, that is a success. So with that, that is 5 times 60. It is additional 300 experience points for both of our adventurers. Go. Now for the bonus challenge. Spellcasting check and receive points of damage. So this is going to have to be done by Dominic, both of them. So spellcasting check. This is spellcasting. It's a +7. I need to beat a 15 or take fatigue. Success! Critical hit. So I gained 5 sword shards. Five sword shards are gained, and then he needs to receive 12 plus 5, 17 points of physical damage. 17 minus his current defense is 12. So he takes 5 points of damage. That's fine. That's manageable. Okay. So that is a success. I gain 1 star, which translates to 200 XP later. Alright, so that success, I can pull this image out of the way. Alright, so Skug, right here. Neither is the fact that it causes the parts to be reformed incorrectly. Occasionally, so your arm might just be wrong. Yes! So if you heal and you did not set your bone correctly, then perhaps your bone will start growing into a like kind of like a tree branch and split off into 2 parts, and you might have a piece of your bone starting to grow out of what your arm should be. So then if you were looking at your forearm, if you broke that bone and then that bone splits off into 2 pieces, and now you have another forearm trying to grow out the side of your arm. Now that's terrifying, and that would be so painful. Like, how would you get rid of it? Would you just saw it off? Would you cut it off? Would you break it off? Either way, you're going to need to figure out how to get that bone back underneath your skin, which I suppose you could deal with it with just more magic. That's painful. And healers can heal undamaged tissue and create tumors. Oh, I see. Yeah. Create tumors. The healer heals an undamaged artery, which creates a tumor in the artery. Blocks the blood flow. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. That would be really painful. There is a anime, wasn't there, that was called the wrong way to use healing magic? I think part of it had to do with just essentially healing your fatigue away. But also, I don't know whether it, at a later part of the story, it forced people to heal unnaturally and become like a huge blob of flesh. You know what I mean? Because if your body, your cells just keep on growing and multiplying like a cancerous cell, you just become like one of those large flesh monsters, kind of like from Akira. Kind of like that. Yeah, that would be dangerous. Alright, now we have moved on from reactivities, random event phase, and then additional main phase. It is nighttime now. Should be taking this chance to explore Area 54. Alright, let's see here. What should we do? Dominic and Alera will turn off Menace Strike. Turn off Damon Arm. As they are getting ready for bed, they see a light burning in the old mansion. Noticing this, Dominic will quickly roll out some of his magical herbs, items, life grass. He uses life grass. How much will he heal? 11 HP. Oh, that heals quite a good chunk. I think that means that they are ready. That's 10 minutes spent. And then they can proceed into the old mansion. Do I have an old haunted mansion background? I don't think I do. Perhaps some sort of ruin. Do I have a haunted house? Fantasy. Suppose we can just use some sort of interior. No, we'll just leave it here. Tom Mary when you hear that. What's a Tom Mary? I'm not familiar with what a Tom Mary is. Let's see here. Okay, so when they enter this old mansion, Dominic and Ilera come across an elderly woman with pale skin, wearing a black coat. She greets them as if they were people that she greets them and welcomes to her old mansion. You can immediately make a monster knowledge check. Fortunately, because Ilera has Sage now and she's also wearing a pointed hat of wisdom, she can make a monster knowledge check. Wait, a 20? Yeah, that's not happening. Rolling a 14 and rolled 6 on that. There's a +7, so I need to roll a 13. I would have had to crit on this to get this information. You succeed, if you succeed, if you fail. Simultaneously, you can make an insight check. So insight is from Sage, right? Yeah, I would have to crit on this again. I do not get the monster knowledge bonus on this either. So Sage plus intelligence, straight +6. Yeah, that's not happening. Fail. 7, page 90. Old woman appears to be undead, or she might be a demon. Either way, she is an unworldly being who is hostile to us. Okay, Dominic, he may be able to sense this. Does he have a spell to detect demons? Search Daemon. If there's a Daemon character, gate imp, or biscuit within area effect, caster will know of its presence. How much time does this take to cast? Is it instant cast? Okay. Daemon sense? Caster gains dark vision? Nope. Another's knowledge. What this one? Damn, that's a lot of text. You can use a spell to make a monster knowledge check. Okay, so if I use this spell, I'll be able to know whether they are a daemon or not. If they're shapeshifted, then I won't be able to tell. So let's just use Search Daemon. If there's a daemon character within the area affected, caster will know of its presence and the location or the number. Other warlocks within the area of this spell. Okay, that's not important. So Let's just cast this spell. A 10. Okay, that's success. We'll be able to, so Dominic will know that this woman is not a daemon, in which case both Dominic and Ilera will think that she is a undead being, which makes sense considering how there is a bunch of skeletons hidden underneath this river. Alright, going back where we were. The book. If you attack this old woman, go to well, it's undead and she's hostile. So yes, we're going to have to go into attack mode. The moment you attack the old woman, our adventurers are assaulted by a torrent of darkness. Willpower check of 23? That's insane. Alright, so we'll start with Dominic with a willpower check. 12 obviously failed. Ilera also obviously failed. Those who succeed become fatigued by 2 points. However, characters who fail are struck by hallucinations of their deepest fears and lose consciousness and become fatigued by 1d plus 1. I forgot to reduce MP from that spell casting. First payment took 2 mana. Okay, so how much fatigue does Dominic take? 1d6 plus a 1. 4 points of fatigue. And Ilera takes 5 points of fatigue. Four points. Is at 7 now. That's not so good. Need to update. Which reduces MP. -4 to his max MP. And Ilera will lose 7 MP. I need every single HP that she can keep. Because our adventurers lose consciousness, as well as our companions, they do not wake until the next morning. And since this is not natural sleep, neither of them will recover HP or MP. That's very unfortunate. Either way, the old woman's figure and light completely vanishes. And when our adventurers return back to their senses, they find themselves in a dust-covered mansion. Moreover, none of them remember anything about the old woman, nor do they have any memory of why you're in this dusty mansion. They forgot everything? Okay, so well, that's it for that little encounter. They don't learn anything. That's very unfortunate. So essentially, we just lost a night and day, and essentially nothing happened, except for me losing MP. Skug, you don't want to add a mana system because you feel it's overused as a disadvantage of magic. So you're trying to think of drawbacks for all magic types right now. Well, thank you for the permission to use that magic type. Yeah, I think that could be used as healing, flavored as necrotic damage. That is definitely possible. I mean, yes, I know it's not technically necrotic damage, but for the purposes of the game and damage calculation, it probably would be calculated as necrotic damage. What sort of drawbacks are you thinking of, though? When you think of mana, you mean like mana points, like MP sort of thing, or you're thinking more like what does it cost to cast magic? For example, in what was the anime called? It's with Chinese Electric Batman. What anime was that called? Chinese Electric Batman. And with Chinese Electric Batman. Chinese Electric Batman. Chinese Electric Batman. Darker Than Black. Yes. I can't believe that's what I remember that anime by. Darker Than Black. Yeah. So in Darker Than Black, there are essentially mutants in that world, kind of like X-Men mutants. But whenever they use their special ability, they have to pay for it by performing some sort of action. For example, some of them, after using their special ability, they have to fold the top right corner of a book, of an entire book. Or it could be 2 books, depending on how much energy they use. For another, perhaps it could be they have to eat tin foil. Or another, they have to run 20 kilometers or something as a cost of using their abilities. So that is how that world functions in terms of their special abilities. I don't really know what you might create as drawbacks depending on your magic type. Let's see here. Oh, challenges. Rinrain increases. I did 2 challenges. So she's now at 9 out of 12. She is almost ready to be promoted. Let's see here. We are at 4 and 7 fatigue. We are now in the next morning, day 163, movement phase. There is nothing here. Oh wait, no. There is a shallow. I forgot to do the shallow. Alright, so because I forgot to do the shallow, we have to do that now. Moon phase, we're not going to move anywhere. Area event phase, nothing. Free activities phase. It's a good thing we didn't go into the shallow because there was a barbarous and we ran to this old lady. Anyways, alright, we're having to go into the shallow. Challenge quest. Common quest 6. Conquer the shallow. Oh boy. Alright. Shallow Abyss. If we die, it is game over because nobody can rescue us. I suppose we'll take Maria and Rinrain with us into this. Actually, Rinrain, maybe Maria should stay out. We'll have Maria's... No, she has to stay with the party. Alright. Challenge Shallow Abyss. Our party enters the Shallow Abyss through the gap in the world. We will need to do search check, insight check, disable device, monster knowledge. Deal 8 points of magic damage. Take physical damage. That's doable. A fortitude check. Taking fatigue points. Ugh. Let's attempt a monster knowledge check. No, let's attempt an insight check. That's a bit easier to do. Actually, insight, she has a +1, right? Insight might be doable. I just need to roll even on this. Alright, Valera, you will do this insight check. You need to roll 9, 14. 14 or higher. Success. So that would be 300 experience points to both of them. However, is there something, a challenge that Dominic can do? I suppose Damon Arm. Damon Arm goes on. And then he will take 15 points of physical damage, reduced by 12. So he takes 3 points of physical damage. It's doable. So that is a success. 300 XP to both party members. Oh, 800. 18240. 18240. Doug, all types of magic have drawbacks related to what you do. Something like pyromancy might use some body heat and the user is unable to get heat from their magic. So if they are pulling heat from their own body, that means that they're dropping their temperature of their own internal body, which is of course dangerous, as some of your organs could fail when they are not at a certain body temperature. And so your character themselves would feel very cold because heat is literally being pulled out of their body. Actually, when heat is pulled out of the body that quickly, you actually don't feel like you're on fire. What you feel actually, no, you don't feel like you're cold. You actually feel that you're burning for a split instant because all that heat suddenly escapes and moves from one place to another. You actually feel like you're on fire first before that icy feeling would probably set in. I think that's how that would apply in your situation, Scug. Now, I have to deal with combat now, as there is now a daemon before our party members. So let's set up this field. Which one can I use? This one here. Okay, Dominic, move up. Lara. No, Lara. Dominic stays in the back. Rinrain in the back. Rinrain can sit anywhere actually. Alright, what is the enemy that we're up against? Adventure level 5, there's a Zalbar. What sort of enemy is a Zalbard? Import. Zalbard sits right up there. Update it. The Zalbard right there. Do I have an image I can give you? Do not. So we'll just give a random enemy here. Actually, what does a Zalbard even look like? Description. A bright red lower daemon with bat-like wings and big horns. It's kind of like a bat. Alright. Over 3 meters tall and has flaming red eyes. It can fly with wings on its backs and sometimes attacks with fire from the sky. It is often encountered in ruins and is estimated to be one of the most frequently summoned and used daemons during the Magic Civilization period. Okay, so it looks kind of bat-like. I don't think I have anything like that. So let's just use this image here. It's a bit bigger. Token appearance. Let's increase the size of this. There we go. That's appropriately dangerous looking. Okay, with that done, time for combat. Let's see here. We do need to do monster knowledge check. 13 over 18. Ilera can do monster knowledge now. It's a 14. Darn it. Won't get the weakness on this. Next is initiative check. Beat a 14. Are you, you missed it as well? Okay. In that case, in combat, she will immediately activate. Do I need to be worried? Accuracy of 8. Valera's evasion is a 9. It's a 50-50 chance of getting hit. Let's do a gazelle feat. Gazelle feat. Okay, so that's 1 turn down on gazelle feat. That's gonna be run out at the start of round 3. Change up the music here. Combat. Add up. There we go. Alright, let's see here, Scug. Fire isn't made from the heat of the body, but it requires body heat to make the fire, so they can regain the heat through stuff like coats, so fire masters often wear winter attire. Oh, I see. Let's see here. To make a ball of fire that's 3 inches big, your temperature goes down by 1 degrees. Yet, once again, your body temperature going down by 1 degree Celsius is quite dangerous. I mean, even when your body is 1 degree higher from 1 degree Celsius higher, that's fever level. That's already in a bad situation. So 1 degree lower is also a very bad situation to be in. Both are bad. Both are very bad. Alright, let's get this combat started. The Zalbar gets to go first. Does he have a monster ability? He has magic. And he has... oh, darn it. +1 accuracy and evasion to melee attacks. All my attacks are melee. He also has special abilities. Combat. Resolution. Monster behavior. I should honestly copy the monster behavior chart into here somewhere. Alright, what will the Zalbar do? Let's roll d6. It's a 6. Use magic or a unique skill to enhance the most allies, including itself. I need to look up the monster magic or the divine magic table. So, what spells will it do? It follows the god of Laris. Laris. Mad god Laris. Oh no, that's not nice. It's at level, what's spellcasting level? At level 4. Darn it. He's going to cast Vice Weapon. Okay. I'm going to use +7. Does it have any +7? No, it does not. Spellcasting check for the Zalbard. The 14 spellcasting check. It casts Vice Weapon. Costs 3 mana. 3 MP. Targets itself. Targets melee and range attack become magical and receive a +1 to accuracy. Oh, why am I doing this to myself? An additional +2 physical damage. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. When attacking undead or humanoid creatures. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Fortunately, it does not have multi-action. So that is good. However, we're in a bad spot now. We're going to start with Rinrain. Rinrain, once per round, can deal 2d6 number of challenge completed of physical damage to any target on the field. This is automatic damage. 2d6 plus 9. So Rinrain, 2d6 plus 17 damage. 17 minus, oh, it only has 4 defense. So 17 minus 4 takes 13 points of damage. I should show off its HP. There we go. That's a good chunk of damage. Might need to swap Lara out. Because it has increased evasion. Oof. I might need magic to deal with this guy. Let us see how far Lara can go first. Alright, she's gonna pop off her buffs. Lara. Air Muscle. And Cat's Eye. She's gonna need to hit as well as possible. It only has 4 defense. I can pierce through its defense, but how much? Iron Pistol, Shine. That's not it. Armor Piercer. For a single attack. Treat it as half rounded up. I'll just use the Iron Sand Reverberating Fist. This would allow her to deal extra damage. Iron Sand Fist, Iron Sand. Why is this on here twice? Iron Sand Reverberating Fist. So this will increase her damage by her grappler class if she hits. If she hits. So damage mod is increased by 5 if this attack lands. So her accuracy check can be 21 to hit. Highly likely. 16. This hits. That means Lara can deal her fist attack. Iron Sand Adamantine Fist. Why is she put the 2 of them? Only needs 1. Anyways, let's see here. It's 13. So 20 plus 5 damage is applied to the Zalbar. Physical damage. Oh, that actually did a lot of damage. Damn. Okay, maybe this is gonna be okay. Dominic will not be able to do anything. Go into round 2. Zalbar gets to go first. Zalbar, what are you going to do? 4. Use magic or unique skill with the highest damage to include PC with the highest HP. It is going to use its Flame Breath ability. Flame Breath. Lara needs to make a Fortitude check and beat +9. A 14. That might be doable. She's also wearing a saving cloak, so if she fails on an evasion, fortitude, or a willpower check against the effect that deals magic damage, the damage is reduced by -4, which is great that she has this. Come on, don't fail your fortitude check. Success. So she evades this, takes half damage, It's going to be 2d6 plus 8 fire damage from the Zalbard, reduced by half. So 15, rounding up. 16 takes 8 magic damage. She didn't fail the check, so she takes 8 magic damage. That's okay. That's okay. Rinrain's turn. 2d6 plus 9. Carry me, please. 21 damage. Holy crap. 21 minus its 4. It takes... 21 takes 17 damage. Rinrain, thank you. Holy crap. Okay, now Alera, all you need to do is just hit it, please. I don't think we need to do the increased damage. Let's just go for 2 punches. No need for the reverberating fist. We're just going to punch twice. 16. Evades it. Second hit. Wait, I thought I didn't roll for it. Still a miss. Darn it. Oh, that didn't roll automatically. Oh, whatever, it's fine. Alright, next round. Zalbard, what are you going to do? Hoping that you would die in that moment there. Okay, a 4 is going to use another unique ability. I guess it's just going to use its flame breath again. It doesn't say that it can only do it once every other turn. It just can't always do it then. Alright, so need to beat another 16. Alera. Fortitude check. She failed this time. Shoot. So that's going to be, how much fire damage is going to be? 16. Oh god. 16 fire damage. Her saving cloak will kick in here. She will take 14 fire damage. Can she take it? 16 minus 12 fire damage. She can take this. Hurts a lot. Centered that. Oh, that's rough looking. I'll have Rinrain finish it off. Please, Rinrain, carry me. 16 damage minus 4. Yeah, this thing is dead now. 16 minus 4 takes 12 damage. Rinrain is carrying me on her back. Combat is now complete. The Zalbard is defeated. Loot it with Alera. With a 9, she gains a Daemon's Ring. Inventory. Time. Daemon's Rings plus 600 camel. Gold plate A. That's pretty good. It always has Daemon's Blood, so it drops one of those. Oops. We have 3 in our inventory. And then we'll gain sword shards equal to its monster level. It's level 5. 5 sword shards are retrieved from its dead body. Another 5 sword shards. Perfect. And with that, the shallow abyss collapses as our party destroys the core, and we also recover 5 abyss shards. A lot of abyss shards now. Those abyss shards in our inventory. Once this is complete, we will be rewarded with 9,000 gamma and 2 stars. So let's mark that off. 2 when we return back to base. That can be closed, that music. And return back to the tension. That quest is now complete. I'll mark that off and I'll remember to gain that experience points later. Oh, Rinrain carrying me so hard. Oh, definitely heavily injured. Cancel these effects. Dominic's effects, dim arm cancelled. Looking really rough. Those are pre-activities phase. I should probably heal Alara right now. Getting better art. Glad to hear it, Skuk. Glad to hear that you're still practicing. Pink, hello again, Pink. Good to see you. Yeah, we've been continuing with our playthrough of Sword World. And we just encountered a very dangerous demon. Just defeated it as expected. Rinrain is carrying me so hard. Basically dealt a ton of damage because I failed to defeat it on my own turn. That's what caused me to take so much damage with Alara. And now Dominic is going to have to heal her. Let's use some life grass on her. And Alara. This can be done while the looting was taking place. MP will fully recover after this. Let's do one more life grass. The 9 HP is recovered. Back at full. Rangers so damn good with that out of fight heal. Who's on my crew right now? We have Dominic and Alara, who is our main characters. We also have Maria Lalalira, who is a bard, and her special ability is that whenever we rest and sleep, we will recover additional fatigue, no matter where we are. Reduces by -1 fatigue every time you rest, which is great because I really need that fatigue removed right now. I also have Rinrain, who is a monk. She came from the Spiral Monastery, and she does a ton of damage right now. Actually, she should be at 10 out of 12. So she should be doing plus 10 damage. Crap, she is leveling up way faster than my own party. Anyways, Rinrain is carrying me so hard right now. She is amazing. I love her. And with that, the Spiral Abyss will collapse. Or the Shallow Abyss will collapse. And we're back into the icy lake with skeletons underneath. I want to get out of here so bad. Alright, so that was our free activities phase. We're now in the random event phase. I hope there's no more fights. Oh. So that's 1, 2, and 3. We're at 20. What is 20? Oh. That's not good. An event, a disaster occurs. Disaster occurs in an area. Where will this area be? That's a 3, which is made up of 21. A disaster occurs in area 21. Where is area 21? Oh no, it's all the way back there. Oh, disaster. Common events. Disaster. Shoot. That's all the way back in area 2. I'm in area 7 right now. Okay, so I can cut straight across here. This is important because until I take care of this disaster, I cannot go back to base and heal up and recover and level up. So we have to go there afterwards. But we can get rid of this challenge quest. That is completed. Now, what? Oh, I forgot to double check. What is the specialty of Area 7, Sea of Paradise? Sea of Paradise, Area 7. Oh, good. Everything is connected. This sea area is blessed with warm climate. It was once lush and green, but fell into ruin when the barbers took control. Okay, so nothing crazy. No special effects. There's a barber's fort here. That sounds dangerous. I don't think I want to go there. But fortunately, the Sea of Paradise is one large archipelago, so I don't need to actually get onto the boat and take the ship anywhere. Unique fatigue points. I want to get rid of my fatigue points even in my regular life, Pink. I don't need fatigue points in my daily life. Much less in this game. Okay. Rest time. Everyone will get to rest. And fortunately, that recovers everything. Fatigue will be reduced by 1 because of Maria playing her harp while we sleep. So thankful for. And then you will also recover that amount. Just fix up their MP since I gained 1 back. Okay. So with that, let's get out of here. Let's go to the Mech Beast Wilderness. Because there is a quest here that we want to do. Quest, there's ruins, if I remember correctly. This place is memorable for me because on my first, yes, fatigue points are bad. For every fatigue point that I have on a character, I reduce their maximum HP or MP. So right now, Alera's MP is reduced by 6. I've lost 6 max MP, and Dominic has lost 3 max MP. That's a problem because once I'm out of MP, I can't use any of their special abilities. Dominic can't cast his spells, Alera can't use her enhancer abilities. Alternatively, if I'm confident and I really need that MP, I can reduce their maximum HP instead, which is obviously a problem if I get hit. I don't want to get hit. Both of them are bad. If I don't recover my fatigue at irregular intervals, in which case I could go down to having 5 MP and 5 HP max at level 5. My maximum HP on Dominic right now is 33. So if I don't take care of my fatigue, it will be very bad. Hey, no worries, Pink. If you're tired, that's understandable. I don't think I'll be running this game too late tonight, because I do need to wake up early tomorrow morning. There is a work meeting to go to, and there's some work to prepare. Anyways, we're going back to the Mech Beast Wilderness. Why is this place important to me? Because in my last campaign, playing through this adventure, the very last time we were here, Albert and Isaac, my two adventurers, my poor friends, they were level 2 adventurers. On day 43, this is where they died. This is where the mission failed. This is where everything fell apart as we ran into these birdorns, and I tried to take them on, and as you can see, they both had 8 fatigue on them, which meant Isaac had 13 HP and 2 MP left, and Albert had 15 HP and 12 MP. Losing the 8 fatigue here at that time, at that point at level 2, was huge. It was very bad. So that's why I hope that we don't die here. Alright, which map is this? Area 12. Area 12. Mech Beast Wilderness. Let's see here. No, I'm very sure that we won't. I'm at level 5 now. The enemy is not going to be a problem. So as our party enters this wilderness, they see a desolate land covered in countless holes stretched out before them. During the end of the Magitech civilization period, there was once a town here surrounded by greenery, but after the fierce battles of the Diabolical Triumph, no trace of it remains. Dominic, Alera, Maria, and Rinrain step gingerly through the ruins of this old town. Magitech hordes used in the past battles still wander among the city in search of enemies that are long gone, and they'll be attacking on sight. To repel these Magitech hordes, we will have to go through another challenge, which is great because all these challenges is just making Rinrain stronger. Go, there's the next challenge. Accuracy check, evasion check, monster knowledge, deal magic damage, receive damage, or willpower check. Let's see here. We could go for the experience points. Willpower check 10. 10 plus 5. What's my willpower? 8. Willpower is 8. It is possible to do this. Very sketchy though. No, the fatigue is too high. The fatigue is getting at a dangerous level. I don't want to risk it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Dominic receive 10 points of physical damage. So he's going to turn on his alternate form so that he can cast magic freely. And cast Demon Arm. That did not fail. Plus 5 MP. Cancel. That's cast taking the MP from the wrong person. And then Demon Arm is up. Defense is now at 12. And so he will receive 10 plus 5. 15 points of physical damage. Minus 12. He only takes 3 points of damage. Safe. Now it is Alera's turn. you could do an evasion check, but also monster knowledge. It's a +8 to monster knowledge. Evasion. Accuracy is +9. That would probably be safer. As much as I want accuracy checks. Actually, no, her evasion is also a 9. Let's do it. Gazelle feet. Use gazelle feet for this. We'll increase her evasion to 10. So I need to beat 8 plus 5. 13. Critical success! Heck yes! So that is going to be 30 times 5, which is 150 XP for everybody. It's 240. 390. Got a good amount of XP now. And then in terms of ammo, 60 times 5, that's 300, right? 300 gold increase for both parties. Sorry, in total. To the pot. 100. There we go. 2 successes. Oh, there's a bonus challenge. Bonus challenge. We all love bonus challenges. We could do a search check, heal, or loot. Healing is 6 plus 5, so that is a 9. I could 120 times 5. That'll be 600 gamma. Honestly, I don't really need more money right now. So let's go for the excavation points. Alera is going to make the search check for +9. Her search is already a +9, so I just need to roll 5 or higher. Just a 5 or higher, Alera. Fumble! That's a critical fail. Alera, this was your moment. This was your chance to show us what you could do. Oh, after that critical success, you go straight into a fumble. Oh no. Oh, that is going to be 5 fatigue, but she does gain a fumble point. That'll be 50 XP later down the road. Oh no. 11 fatigue. Where should I assign that fatigue to? Should it be to her HP or MP? Let's see here. She has 16. I've already used 3 MP just now. But I want her MP to be at an even divisible by 3. So if I go from 60, go down to 15. That costs 1. And I'll reduce her HP by 4. Let's do that. Now she's at max 23 HP out of original 27. Not so great. Next is Dominic. Can you heal at least 9 points? I will bust out my better stuff here. Rescue Grass, which is a bit more expensive, but it recovers power 50, which is considerably a lot more. Alright, so I need to heal at least 11 or more. Come on, Dominic, don't fail me. Are you... wait. That didn't add anything. The calculations is wrong. The calculation is wrong. Let's start off with that. The calculation is wrong on this. I need to fix this. Let me fix this table. Why is it adding random numbers? 2H 0? What is the 2H coming from? Something is wrong there. I rolled an 8 because he didn't add his skill bonuses at all. Because of anything equipped? No, nothing is equipped that would cause that. Okay, I'm going to keep the 8. I just need to test this roll. Okay, now it's adding correct. Okay, so with a roll of 8, rescue grass, roll of 8. Power table 8. 50. Power table 50. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be this strong? Chemicals and herbs. Doesn't seem right. Rescue grass. Rescue grass is strong. Dang. That's a 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a base 12 already. Plus 7. So that's 19. Yeah, because on the power table, the 8 and 9 both result in a 12. So either result would have been correct. So that's 19 healed. Holy crap. I need to buy more rescue grass. That's a lot of healing. Jeez. Then again, rescue grass does cost essentially 3 times more than life grass. Life grass is cheap at 30 gamma gold. Rescue grass costs 100. But for that amount of healing, that's great. That's amazing. So that is a success. That's a roaring success. So, ancient blue. So that's 2 excavation points. Okay, so we can get rid of this now. But what comes next is where a fight will happen. As our adventurers advance into the depths of the wilderness, more Magitech creatures block their path, as if trying to protect something, and they initiate an attack, leading to true combat. Magitech Group 1. It's going to be Rinrain. I'm going to import that. It's a 2-part monster. I know that from my last defeat. Rinrain, left side and right side. It's because of the name. suffix. Adorn. Adorn. There we go. Alright, let's start this combat sequence. Rinrain gets to join us. Music again. Dominic, back there. Rinrain going to be in the back lane. Honestly, it doesn't really matter where she is. Oh wait, no, Dominic should still have... No, he shouldn't. That's already worn off because he used the... What was it? Rescue Grass that took 10 minutes to do, which means his spell would have worn off. Everyone goes into combat. Now, let us see. Monster knowledge check. It's only 11. Surely she can do this. 16. We get the weakness too. They're weak to lightning damage, which I cannot do anything about. I can't deal any lightning damage. One Verdorn in the front line. Okay, it is supposed to have sword shards, but it does not. So I'll gain sword shards afterwards. Yeah, I'll gain 5 sword shards after this. Can't see Alera's name when it's like this. There we go. Okay, now initiative. Need to beat a 10. Easy, as long as you don't fail. 18 on your initiative. Thank you. Not failing again. Alright, with that, let's get started. In combat, we are going to start with Rinrain, dealing a plus 10 physical damage. 22 damage. Let's target the left side first. It has defense of 4. So it takes 18 damage. Holy crap. Let's reveal its HP as well. $18 damage to its left side. Oh, half its HP. Rinrain, you are amazing. I love this woman. Okay, Alera, your turn. Time to buff up. Air muscle, cat's eye, gazelle feet. 1, 2, 3. Can you punch it out? Oh, I used up all your MP for that. She only has 4 MP left. That fatigue really did a number on her. Okay, actually check, she is going to use... Which HP does it have? 14 left? Let's attempt to do it in one punch. Iron Sand Fist, I get to add a +5 to her damage. If it hits. 15 to hit. It hits. So whatever this damage is, +5. That's gonna be 24 physical damage to his left side, completely pulverized. It's gone so fast. Alright, it is now right side turn. Does it do any special abilities? It's going to do a basic attack. Axe 3 to hit. 13 to hit as long as she doesn't fumble this. Easy dodge. And yeah, I mean, it's going to die really fast. It's a level 4 monster! It's level 4, I'm level 5. Actually, it's more than level 5 because I've got so many additional buffs on me. I'm a level 5 plus. It's actually more like a level 6 against a level 4 monster. I'm the boss now. Alright. Next round. Valera. Take the punch. Once again, we can use Iron Sand Fist. Add +5 to the damage. It's the right side. It's gonna hit. 16 +5. 21 damage is applied to the Birdhorn. Right side physical damage. Took up more than half of its HP. Now can Rinrain finish it off? +10. 13. Oh, that didn't roll very well. She rolled a 3 on this. So 13 minus 4 takes 9 damage. We'll finish it off. Alright, that means the Birdhorn does get its turn. So it's going to swing its hammer. That needs to roll at least 13 evasion. 17. She's perfectly fine. Up in the next round. Valera, finish it off. 17 to hit is definitely going to hit. 12. 19 damage. I don't even need to try on this one. And it's gone. Just like that. This guy is now dead. I have taken my revenge for my last party. And with that, we have a moment to rest and recover. Alright, we can do some looting here. Check. Make this loot check. Nice. And then on the other side, Dominic can make his loot check. With a 12. Actually, why did that not calculate correctly? What's a 12? Oh, that's a crit. Well, not quite a crit, but a very good roll. Let's see here. What did they get? Always iron. 2 of them. 20 Gamel. Black B. Gained 1 food Magitech components. 100 Gamel. Black White A. And then from Dominic, we got a Magitech components. 300 Gamel. Black White A. I've taken my revenge. Heck yes. Alright, sorry Skunk. I was doing this battle, so I wasn't actually looking at what you were saying here. I'm trying to name nature magical. It's surprisingly hard to try words like nature at first, translating to Greek, Latin, and trying to read wild in Greek to see if it works. First of all, why does it need to be renamed at all? Why can't you call it nature magic in the first place? I mean, if there's a reason why you want to rename everything, perfectly viable. As long as your readers understand or recognize that word easily and it comes easily to them, perfectly fine. But if it's very hard to recognize that word, might not always be the best choice to rename things. Sorry, just drinking some water there. Alright, sword shards. We also gain 5 sword shards. We're just racking up those sword shards. After winning the battle, these monsters will never appear again. After that, if at least one person succeeds as a search check target number 10. stop this tense music now. There. Lara, Dominic. At least one person makes a search check at 10. Lara is the best choice for this right now. He has a +1 to it after all. So Lara, make a search check. That's an 18. Full success. Let's see. Our party discovers a strange mushroom-shaped magical device marked with a rain cloud design. What is this? If you have the rain cloud design key, that's strange. I guess this is just an item I have, but I need a rain cloud design key before I can open it. So this will just be thrown into my inventory and forgotten for now. Strange mushroom-shaped mushroom device marked with a rain cloud design. Requires rain cloud designed key. Wherever that is. Whatever and wherever that is. Alright, now that that fight is over, nothing else can be done here. So with that, next event we go through 3 activities. Should I heal her MP? 9 or 17. I think we can risk it. Random event phase. That's a 3. 1, 2, 21. That goes off the random event table. A revelation appears to us. This is interesting. Do I have a holy music of some sort? For sure I do. Not those. This. Does this work? Inner sanctum. Yeah, I guess this is applicable. As our let me get rid of this map thing first. As our adventurers are resting and licking over their wounds. Wait a minute. Now this doesn't seem so right. Now this seems sad. I didn't want sad. I wanted something holy. It's a revelation. Surely I have something. Ambience. Gotta have something here. This is too sad. No. This is sad music. Here, this will work. Plays. No. Oh, looking for the right music. It's always this. This is what it always gets stuck on. I just like to have the right music. What about this one? Nope, that's too intense. It's more royalty. This one, maybe this one. Okay, yes, this works. As our party members are resting and recovering from their injuries after fighting these large magic tech creatures, Maria plays her music. Rinrain practices by pounding her fists upon a broken rock pillar just for practice, I suppose. And our characters hear a voice from the sky. It is the voice and revelation of the fairy goddess Asteria. The revelation appearing and echoes in their mind and states, the evil gods belonging to the Sword of Liberation, Ignis, are stirring in the Seven Kings archipelago. To suppress their power, you must restore the divine domain of ancient gods belonging to either the Sword of Harmony, Lumiere, or the Sword of Wisdom, Cardia. Our adventurers gain a number of stars equal to the number of ancient gods verses you possess, which is 0 plus 1. Or 1 at 402. I still can't level up yet. I need 6, 7 to level up. I have 6. I need 1 more star to level up. An ancient god's verse can be obtained by restoring the divine domain of any of the following beings located somewhere other than Seven Kings archipelago. That of divine ancestor Lyphos, the sun god Titan, fairy goddess Asteria, blazing emperor Rendel, money god Gamel, or the wise god Kilia. Asteria then reveals the locations of all these divine domains. Among these locations, Asteria's domain is in the ruined city, Area 22. It's nearby. Among these domains, Lyphos is in Area 43, the Rising City. Area 43, where are you? Six 273 is it's nearby. Area 43? It's at 43, right? 43, the Rising City. Lyphos. Rendel's divine domain is in the Spiral Monastery. You already know where that is. That's where we'll have to take Rinrain back to later. Wonderful. So all those places have been revealed to us, which is technically just 2 places. Spiral Monastery though. I'll go back there at another time. However, Lyphos is nearby. Could go there. Reset. Oh. Then, once this revelation has ended, Asteria's voice fades and the sky clears as a bright light disappears from view. Lara, Dominic, Maria, and Rinrain look at each other and look as if, did you hear that? And they nod. They all share that vision. With that, all these are cleared. And random events are reset. It's a good thing I did not spend too much here. But finally, we have a proper line to continue our quest. That only took us 163 days to get that information. My goodness. 163 days. Alright, movement phase, area event phase, free activities, random events. It's nighttime. First of all, cover 1 fatigue from everyone. And then Lara will recover 1 point of HP. Basically only good for 1 fight now. And they will all rest for a full night. Okay, so with that, we are going to travel over in the morning. Okay, 163. It's 4. Oh, shoot. I forgot to roll to see how many days passed after the pirate raid. 2d6 plus 2 days will pass. Seven days. 171. Oh, the ancient god stirring rank is really creeping up. Okay, I have to go to the rising city now. Rising city, area 43. There's an inn here. Just an inn? Rising city? That's not correct. Rising. No rice here to be found. Let's change the background. We need a forest. Actually, more like a ruin. Dominic, Lara, Maria, and Rinrain travel across the land over the next day and enter a forest which was once highlands, which has become lowlands due to the crustal movement during the collapse of the magical civilization and was submerged by tidal flows from the sea. Deep within this forest, at the bottom of a lake formed by seawater, lies the ruins of an ancient city. These city ruins were known to briefly emerge above water when the tide recedes at night. I need to get rid of Alara's fatigue first. On the shore overlooking the submerged city stands an old inn. This old inn, as our party enters, is run solely by an elderly man named Len Edrum. He only receives occasional adventurers seeking artifacts from the ancient ruins visit, and there are hardly ever other guests. At the inn, 50 gamma per person. Oh shoot. The price is high. Excuse me. The price is high because there are few customers and traveling merchants rarely pass through here. as Dominic Valera pay for everyone's fees. Excuse me. That'll be 200 gamma. He briefly speaks, and Glenn says, "That old sunken city is called Ada. It is said to have been destroyed long ago by the Crimson King. It is also said to have been destroyed. It's also said that there used to be a divine ancestor, Lyphos' divine domain there. I'm not sure if that's true." Glenn suggests doing a couple quests for him while we're here. Quests. Let's set this up. Area 43. Gold. Glenn's quest. Covering an adventurer's belongings. We did that wrong. Quest. Available. In progress. Let's see this mission first. Copy it all over. Alright. Old Glenn says, "It happened 20 years ago, but my son ventured into those very city ruins that my inn sits above, and he still hasn't returned. My son probably lost his life somewhere in those ruins. If you are heading there, would you please bring back his belongings? His name was Ares. If you find anything that belongs to him and return them to me, I would be greatly appreciative of it." Okay. Well, since we're here, we might as well dive in. However, it only emerges above the waters at night. I do have some fatigue recovering items right now. I could make use of it. And then Valera would be ready to move. So the ruins of this city of Ada only appears at night. So they can only be entered overnight. I'll have to use some abilities and items. First of all, one fatigue recovery potion, advanced, from Valera. Are you serious? Humble recovers no fatigue from that. Alright, bottle number, that's 400 gamma lost. Alright, second bottle, cover 3. There we go. Recovers a total of 10 fatigue. I really wish I could add a ranger to that check. But got rid of all of her fatigue, which is definitely needed. I'll have Dominic use a magic herb on her. Why is that incorrect? I need to fix this. Let's try that again. 5 mana. Better than nothing. 20 or 22. Okay, we are now ready to go diving into the ruins. First of all, free activities phase, random event phase. 4. Event number 4. Seriously hope it is not an enemy. Ruins. Oh. Wow, what luck. So while our adventurers are waiting for the ruins to appear, another ruin appears. While they find another set of ruins in the area nearby. Spellcasting check. Search check. I can do a search check with Alera. Receive damage. Deal physical damage, 12 damage. Dominic can do that. We'll start with Alera. A search check. She's going to roll a 6 or higher on this search check. Or take fatigue. Let's risk it. Search check. 10 plus 5. 15 was what I needed. 13. We're really low on this. Oh, that fatigue I just recovered comes right back. Fatigue. Oh, Lara. Sometimes you just fail me. I can take the hit on 2 MP because I'm already missing 2 MP. Minus 3 HP since I'm already missing 3 HP. Hey, that works out. What should the drawbacks of plant magic be? What drawbacks of plant magic be? What does it take for plants to grow? Your own health? Loss of blood? No, that's blood magic, essentially. Loss of nutrients, I'd say. That's what it takes for plants to grow, right? Nutrients. Perhaps just get very hungry. Yeah, water and sun as well. You get very thirsty, perhaps, but wouldn't that just be water magic? So perhaps you get really hungry, or you need to bathe in the sun and water for an extended amount of time. You need to consume lots of vegetables. There are quite a lot that could come to mind. Alright, it is now Dominic's turn to make a check. Can he deal that much damage? 12 points of physical damage. 12 plus 5. That's a lot. See, 15 points of magical instead. What's your spell casting? Spell casting is a 7. If I wanted to do that one, I need to roll at least a 7 in spell casting. Let's try it. 14 or higher. Really? Why do you always fail me at these times? 5 fatigue. Alright, I guess we won't be able to explore tonight. Not with this fatigue. So that's a random event phase. Fail both, no bonus challenge. And Rinrain does not level up. With this fatigue, no, I already paid for the inn, so let's rest one night first. No, but then I risk running into Barbarous next turn if it's wandering nearby. 7 fatigue. That's minus 5 HP and 2 MP, and Lara, that's... I would recover 6 fatigue immediately by resting. Yeah, let's get rid of this fatigue first. Nighttime comes and goes. Day 172. Fatigue is recovered by 6 thanks to the inn and Maria playing music for us. Fatigue left on HP, and Lara has no fatigue left. If I didn't get hit with this fatigue, I would have just kept going. Alright, they both get a full night's rest. And we're in movement phase, no movement. Area event, no event. Free activities, nothing. Random event. As long as it is not a fight. 4. Area 5. Random event 5. Wind and tides. Wind and tides are changing, affecting navigation. Roll a d6 and consult the table to determine how the changes in wind impact your voyage. 4. The wind direction is changing. If you catch the wind properly, you can make a good distance. What? So you roll again, +1. Okay, it's a +1 on the roll again. Oh, it's a 6. Blessed with favorable winds and smooth tidal currents, there couldn't be a better day for sailing. Until the next random event phase, subtract 2 from voyage days, minimum of 1. Well, that's good. So I would have this last until the next random events. So I will have a chance to leave tomorrow morning first before this bonus is lost. So with that, we will be able to go into the ruins tonight. 43. Alright, Scott, what about the user of the plant magic is physically altered, like they make a sword and it's the arm. When someone uses plant magic, their body never returns to what it was before. That's pretty stressful. That's very stressful. Like, how dangerous are you making magic in your world? Like, does healing a person automatically cause yourself to grow cancerous cells? Like, what is the benefit of casting magic then? Who would want to cast magic? People who have nothing to lose? And people who are forced to, essentially. Because if you are debilitating your own body by that amount, the cost better be worth it. Yeah, so if it's going to be that dangerous, even stronger spells, essentially it's a once you cast it, you're pretty much done. Never casting any more spells again. You're pretty much dead after that. So I don't think it should be permanent because it's just too dangerous. The drawbacks are just so huge that I don't see the benefit of casting magic now. Let us dive into this dungeon. Ancient City of Adam. Ancient city that emerges above water still contains many structures that tell the story of its former prosperity, largely preserved in its original state. The streets, flanked by tall stone buildings, are paved with cobblestones, with just a thin layer of seawater reluctantly covering them. Okay, so we'll have to take on this challenge. Magic and technology are used with each other. Magic is far less predictable and has much greater physical cost, but is significantly more powerful technology. To what extent? If you are, like for using your example, making a plant sword and it's out of your own arm, you created a sword in that moment, but you've lost an arm and it's permanent. Why not just get your own sword on the side? Because the cost of that is just so great. Of course, this might be a very extreme example that you're using, but there you need to balance that drawback and the benefits quite carefully. Yeah. Alright, challenge. Search quests, accuracy, danger sense, master knowledge, rescue. That can be done. And fortitude check. A search check is pretty much doable. Danger sense check +9. Danger sense is a scout or ranger. I don't think either one of them have scout that high or ranger that high to do it. Scout is at 8. Ranger is at 7. No. I can do a search check though. Let's do a search check with Alara. Beat 13. Critical success. Thank you so much. That's one success. That is 300 experience to both. Or wait, it's supposed to be divided, so 150 each. And then for Dominic, heal 7. No, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Heal 11. I could do it. Heal 11. Sure, because if I were to take the damage, I would have to heal back anyways. So we shall use those rescue grasses. 17. Yep, that passes. I've got 1 rescue grass left. I need to buy some more of those. Those are really useful for passing these challenges. Okay, so that is 2 excavation points. Two excavation points, 150 XP each. $390 plus 150, 540. Okay. After completing the challenge, our party enters deeper and they discover the ancient temple of Lyphos and a palace. Upon entering this, Sword example was extreme. It's mostly stuff like vines, which can be removed with little to no pain, but are super weak compared to stuff like wood. Oh, okay, that's a bit more fair. If there's vines growing out of your body and you can remove them, okay, that seems more doable. The drawback is not as extreme as before. Alright, so our party enters a temple dedicated to the divine ancestor, and they find a vast desolate garden with only the rotted remains of a giant tree's roots in its center. Beyond the garden stands the worship hall, and its innermost sanctuary, miraculously, an undamaged statue of Lyphos remains enshrined. Before this statue, our adventurers receive a new revelation. Lyphos' quest, restoration of Lyphos' divine domain. It's a new quest. 3. Suddenly, a gentle voice, presumably belonging to Lyphos, echoes in our adventurers' minds, delivering the following revelation. Now, Earth's storm Zora's Vals, immortal Queen Zadis, and the Sea Snatcher Ariak are sitting in the Seven Kings archipelago, attempting to draw these islands into their evil influence. To counter these evil deities, you must restore power to my divine domain. For the my divine domain, one of the 6 divine domains that once protected the archipelago. For this purpose, I need you to recover the seed of the first tree that was stolen from the temple when the city of Ada was conquered and destroyed by the evil forces serving the Sea Snatcher Ariak in ancient times. The seed of the first tree is filled with primordial power, and even Ariak cannot destroy it all. It is likely hidden somewhere in Ariak's temple. You, adventurers, must find his temple and retrieve the seed of the first tree, likely hidden there, and bring it back to my temple, the Lyphos temple. If you bring the seed of the first tree back here, your quest will be complete, and my divine domain will be restored. And our party would also receive 3 stars. Woo! Soon the light fades, and the voice of Lyphos disappears and fades into the distance. Our party looks at each other and says, "You hear that?" "Yeah, I heard that." After coming to qualms that they have heard the voice of 2 gods within the span of 2 days after how many months in this archipelago, they continue deeper and find a giant palace. Let us move into the palace. The once magnificent giant palace is now devastatingly destroyed beyond recognition. In the inner sanctuary of the palace, a divine statue that presumably belonged to the fairy goddess Asteria lies shattered in the rubble. When our adventurers step into the sanctuary, a trap left by the evil ones who once destroyed the city of Ada activates. Magic circles appears, and daemons are summoned, attacking our adventurers. Oh, this might be a bad. How dangerous is this fight? Terror Beast. Oh, that does not look pleasant. Oh no, it's level 8. Oh boy, this could be real bad. Do I challenge it? Let's try to challenge it. Let us see how far we can go. This is pretty dangerous. Actually, it's more than pretty dangerous. It's very dangerous. I may have to run. How's this music? Nope. Too grating on the ears. This will do. One terror beast appears. Okay, let's give this a try. If we have to run, we have to run. Monster knowledge, 14 out of 18. I got the weakness. It's weak to energy damage. Oh, Dominic has energy damage. So Alara will do her best, and then we'll swap out to Dominic. But it has special abilities. It can bite. Is immune to poison, immune to disease. It has divine magic level 4. Magic aptitude as multi-action. Damn it. That means it has 2 hits, 2 attacks. Anyone who sees the terror beast receives a -2 penalty for all skill checks due to fear for 10 seconds. You gotta make that check at the beginning of every single turn. Corrosive poison. If the bite attack deals at least 1 point of applied damage, a target is poisoned and immediately suffers 2d -5 poison magic damage. Minimum 0 and continues to suffer the same damage on each of its turn. And it regenerates 10 HP at the end of each turn? Are you kidding me? It's a level 8 monster and it has that amount of crazy abilities? No. Nope. We have to run. We cannot fight this. So I'm hoping we win initiative. Beat a 15. Beat a 15. Beat a 15. Beat the 15. We are getting out of here. Oh shoot. First turn. I have to take a willpower save. Beat a 16. Beat a 16, please, Lara. Oh. -2. Okay, dear. We have to run. Oh, we cannot fight this. This is level 8 and we are getting a -2 penalty, all skill checks, which sits us at effectively level 3. The difference is too great. We can't fight this. Campaign notes to run. Where is the rules to run? Campaign specific rules. Escaping combat. Escaping. PCs perform 2d6 plus adventure level plus agility. (2d6) plus adventure level agility. -2. Okay, monster level is 8, so I need to roll 2d6 plus 8. That is the DC. And 15 to escape. Okay, Alera, you have a -2 penalty. Failed. Takes power 20 plus 8 damage. Plus 8. Valera will take this amount of damage. 9. Oh, thank goodness. Physical damage, Valera. That is okay. Now it's Dominic's turn. Dominic, make a willpower save against 16. Failed. You have a -2. Failed. Eight. 14 damage. Okay, you only take 4. Okay, now Maria and Rinrain need to make their escape. They don't make a willpower save. However, they get a +8 to their escape check. Rinrain succeeds. Maria? Oh, thank you. She succeeds as well. They both get away free. Okay. This terror beast is not something that we are ready to fight yet. We need to level up really badly. Let us mark here that there is a great monster within the depths of Ada. Beast. That terror beast is frightening. Okay, we are retreating. Full retreat, go full retreat, full retreat. Thankfully, the damage wasn't that bad. But the -2 penalty is just too great to be worth it. So I had to make a retreat. Okay. Ruins. All right. Random event phase. That was a free area event. Free activities. Oh wait, no, that was during the nighttime. Nighttime. And then we go back up to the movement phase during nighttime. It means it's day 173. Let's see here. We get to go through a movement phase, area event phase. That's the event right now. Free activities, nothing. Random event phase at night. We'll do this, and I think that's a good place to end it for tonight. Darn it, there's the event. Random event 1. Unexpected visitors. Oh dear. I swear it's bad one. Barbarous again. Barbers are back just at it's nighttime. Okay, we had to run. Our adventurers are not happy about this. And immediately, we are attacked by barbers as they appear back on the stable ground. Dominic, make a spell casting? No, let's make a loot. Receive, deal 10 points of physical damage. Nah, let's just do a loot determination check. So it's a 2d6 plus 1 for him. Roll a 8 or more. Alright, Dominic, 8 or more. 10, success. 2 excavation points. Now it's Alera's turn. Alera can't do a loot check anymore, but she can do an initiative check. It's a +8, so she just needs to roll at least a 6. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Beat a 13. Success. So that is going to be 90 gamma times 5. 450 added to the pot. So 33350. Okay, because a random event occurred, I lose this blessing of favorable winds. Rinrain gains +1 on her events. Oh, I was hoping to keep that. Okay, so my mission now is clear. I need to level up fast. There's a lot of enemies around level 7, level 8 range. And I'm stuck at level 5 for too long. But I needed that sage. That was important to get. Okay. That is random event. New day phase. New day phase, they both get 3 hours rest. Day 173 proper. It is time to move on to the next era, which is area 4. But I will save that for next time. I'm just gonna make a note here. Let's see. Explore area 7-4. Deal with disaster. And let's see. Here's another quest, right? Unknown Bay? No, let's not go to Unknown Bay. It's in area 8. It's nearby. Oh, it's on the complete opposite side of where I want to go. I need to go to area 2. Do a disaster. Okay. I'll go up to 7. Alright, so that is where we will end off for tonight. Let's see here. Skug, sorry I missed your comments here since I was busy with the fight. Metal magic. Require iron from your blood, makes sense. Takes advantage and disadvantage of plant magic and multiplies tenfold. Besides wild, where although not as wild, requires iron in your blood, 100 milligrams per kilogram of metal to be made. Metal magic users need to eat a lot of iron, like there are supplements with warnings on them for metal magic healers. Yeah, so that makes sense. Like eating a lot of spinach would help. Anything that provides a lot of spinach into your bloodstream would be great. Iron supplements would be very important for them. Spinach as usual. I don't know what else actually provides spinach. I really don't know. Anyways, I need to finish off tonight since that's long enough, and I need to be waking up early in the morning tomorrow. So with that, my name is FoundryVTT. We will continue this adventure day next time on Thursday with our current setup, and I'm getting worried about the evil gods during rank and those days. Well, I'm sure it will work out eventually. I just need to level up more. So with that, my name is FoundryVTT. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. I'll continue the story next time. With that, have a good night. Take care.